Okay, welcome back. So this is our practical class on email marketing. So we'll just go to Google and type in active campaign. So whether you're typing it as one word or two words, it's going to bring the same thing to your screen. So we're going to scroll down on Google to look at active campaign marketing automation for any business. And then you would click it. So once you get to this page, you will sign up for free trial. So sign up for the free trial here. So put in your email address. Okay, let me use this. I don't think I have used it before. Hopefully, I haven't used that email. Awesome. So here, you just write your name. You just write your name and then your phone number. Write your name and your phone number and let it move you to your personalizing it. So how many contacts do you have? Let's say, so if you're just starting out, you say less than 500. If you have a list already, you have it like a directory or you have a list of email people. So depending on how many people, if you're working with someone, you ask them how many people they have their list, either in a Google Drive or in a file. So you choose. Okay, how many employees? This is for like businesses, depending on what you want to you choose. I'm just going to fill this arbitrarily, and then what industry are you in? So you can choose. Even if you're doing it for yourself to build your own email list, you just choose your industry. So are you in accounting? Are you a consultant? Are you a blogger, an author? Are you into events? So anything that's, if it's not here, then you just click order and leave it at that. Okay. And so I will just click this. So it's because I clicked agency. They're not asking is the account of one of my customers. So let me click that I'm a blogger. Okay. So you see that other follow-up question did not come up. So what email services do you currently use? I have used MailChimp before, so I'm going to click MailChimp. And if you have not used any one, just click next step, which is what I'm going to do because I'm doing this as though I am signing up for the very first time. And so you can then go ahead and confirm your email, and after that, come back to this screen. Let me pause the video whilst you're getting that done. Okay, so I have gotten to I've put the verification code and now they're saying we should get some passwords in and then getting the password done. So when you're creating passwords of any kind, always ensure that you copy it out somewhere so that you have a copy of it and then you don't forget it in the process. Nobody is a robot. So check this box and then take me to my account. Okay, create a password of at least 8 characters. Okay. Right. I've added my characters and then it's taking me to my account. Voila. Here is the back end of email marketing software active campaign. So these are questions. So it's a very intuitive tool. You look at it, you see it. I also different depending on what you tap, that's what it's going to show you. So let's say I want to see how to send successful emails. So it has like a walkthrough They also have videos here. So I would encourage everyone to watch as many videos as they can on these platforms so that you can be able to understand what it is that the platform can do and how you're able to do it. So let's look at what the back end looks like. Now on my right here, you have the contacts. So you have contacts. This is like a survey. So they're trying to get information. Remember, they would want to use, they are trying to get targeted or segmenting their subscribers. So, for example, I have just signed up, they've taken my email. Now they want to know where I got ahead about active campaign. So if they are going to create something that is going to be specific for family and friends, going to be specific for a very particular platform, they have my detail already. Do you understand? And so when you have, the first one is contact. So these contacts are the emails that if you already have. Now, if you have been using a system before, you can request a migration and they would assist you in migrating this. But if you don't have, you just say no thanks. And then what you see here is your own email because you are the first contact that your account has. It has the date that it was created and then the email. So the different major contacts details that will be there is the full name or first name, the email address. If you want to have phone numbers, it's there, and then the dates. So all these are like fields. These are email fields that are being used. So that's for the account. If you want to add a contact, so you go to the top right, you click add a contact. Now you can either add a contact one by one, which is by this. Now you put their first name, their last name, the email address, the phone number, and then account means that where do you want to which particular account, which type of name or category do you want to list it under. For this compulsory, every contact must have an email address because it's an email marketing software. So other ones are optional, but we like to insist on the first name being compulsory just because we talked about personalization, so we can use that later. Now, if you want to then upload in bulk, you click this import button at the top right, just next to the add a contact, and then it can upload different files. No, now if you've worked with Calendly, you can integrate it with Calendly, import it from there. If you have a Google Sheets, a file on Google Sheets, you can do that. If you have a type form that people have filled, you can do that. All these other services that are here can be integrated, and you can pull your emails from there to your email list. Now, you cannot do that for your regular Gmail for emails that have been sent to you because it is not a business. It's a personal email that people have been sending to you. So you can't just reverse it and say, everybody that has sent me emails, I will now convert them to my email list. No, that's not how it works. People have to interact with your content and say, yes, I want to learn more about this before they are being added to your email list. So that's about contacts. And then the next one is about camp. So under contacts now, all of this is about contacts. The account is the type of account on active campaign, what accounts you're using and how you want to use it. Lists, remember we talked about segmenting. Now, so this particular list now is one list, the master contact list. That's where everybody is. But you can create a different lists and create them and name them. You can have 2, 3, 4 lists and name them here. So when you're adding a new contact, it will now ask you which list should it be added to. and then you can then choose and add it to it. So in terms of managing contacts, all of these are what you use in managing contacts. We won't go into this now because this is like the preliminary class. I want everybody to get a hang of it. The next thing we'll do is to welcome to the campaign designer. Campaign designer is what you want people to is what you want to do. You want to promote something. That is where you go to in terms of creating a campaign, what it is, what templates you can use, and how you can use those templates. Okay, let's run through first before we click on campaigns and all of that. So automations. Remember we talked about automations, such that automations are things that if people do certain things, it kicks off automated systems so that when XYZ lands on your website and buys a product, an automation says immediately send that a receipt and send this link to their inbox. That's an automation. Things that are done automatically without somebody being there to do it. But just because you set certain commands on the back end, you're able to have people go from one step to the other without being there constantly in front of your system. So those are automations. And then how you can do automations for bloggers and authors. Now remember that this suggestions is bringing to me is based on my initial selection as a blogger and an author. So it's saying that if you send out, if you publish a blog, an automation can be created to send the new blog post to your subscribers so that they immediately get it and go to your website or where you have written the article. So that's a type of automation. So all of these other ones are types of automations as well. So um, deals. Okay, you may not need to use this because that's like a heavy marketing tool. Websites, reports, all of this may not be necessary for you to use at the moment. So let's go back to campaigns. So this is where you first start. Campaigns. Create your first campaign. So what is the campaign type? So if it's an email campaign, what type is it? This is standard. This is to send a regular one-time email campaign. So it's an email broadcast message you want to send. That is what you click and then you hit send. This one means you're going to send multiple emails to test which one works best. It's best used when you're doing like product launches and you want to know which copy resonates with people the most, then you use that. This other one is the automation. If you want to create an automation, a sequence of actions that people can take once they land on your email list. And then RSS trigger, this is the one that, for example, if you publish a blog post and then your automation says send it to your email list, that's that campaign that is triggered. And then autoresponder, this is something that is an email that is sent after someone subscribes. Is an email that is sent. Then date based, here you can save. So depending on what business you do, you are able to save important dates for your customers and clients so that they feel remembered, they feel warm, and then they are able to have that connection with you and your business because you remember them, you remember their child's birthday, and all the things that you need to do for them. Okay, and then that is for campaigns. Now, when we talk about managing these campaigns, now we'll then go to campaign templates. how you then create these campaigns, what the email campaigns look like. That is what we're going to be doing. So for the our first lesson, we'll just look at email campaigns and what it's going to look like. So this is an email designer. We'll click that and we'll click continue. Now, we said that you have templates. So these are all the templates that you can use. There are different type of templates. Give an update, make an announcement, request an action, sell a product, holidays and everything. So you will just go and scroll through all these templates. I mean, there are a lot of templates. I think there are some of them are still loading. There are a lot of templates. You go through and scroll. Okay, what type of template do I want to choose? Say hello to a new customer. So you can either preview, it will load, and then you see what it looks like. You close it, or you can select. So yeah. So these are, if you see your the top of your screen, this is the basic template. So you can click on designed templates. Now these are templates that look very, dare I say, sexy. They look very beautiful. They are very appealing to the eyes. So if you're someone who is very visually driven, you may want to use the design templates, and then you just choose anyone that you want to use. So for example, let's see which one are we going to do. So okay, let's take this one. Let's preview it. Let's see what it looks like on the preview. Okay, this is, you left something behind. Okay, so let's edit this one now. So select it. So once we select it, it's going to open up the back end of this. So if you know a Microsoft Word, you know how the back end of Microsoft Word looks like in terms of how you type in things and all of that. So that's a little bit of what the back end of a marketing software looks like. So you have where you type, you have how you change things up. But if you have chosen a template, it's just basically going to change a few things and just put your content. So now this type of email is an abandoned cart email saying, okay, people were supposed to click something on your website, they clicked but did not hit pay. So this email is supposed to be sent to them. So when you come here, what you just do is you click logo name. When you click the logo name, it will you will now see different headers on what to do to things. So for example, now I want to change this logo name to Adoza. So you can either do it in small letter, use your keypads, or you can do it in caps. I use caps to do it. You can highlight it and then you can highlight it and then change the bolding, italics, all the things that are normally on Microsoft Word, they are on top here. So you can change it, switch it up and change it to that. You can also scroll and then replace with a picture. So you can also scroll and replace with a picture. For example, if we want to then add something, so when you hover your cursor on any part of this template, it's going to show you different things. So just check it. This one will be to tell you to move. So you can move, you press down this is left, yes, press down the left button of your mouse and then you can be able to move that section. Can be able to move that section. See, it's moving. So let's say we'll drop it here. See the button. So we have moved it here now. It was up here before, now we've moved it here. So everything here can be moved, everything can be changed. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. This is very interesting. It's very, very intuitive. So yeah, this is how it was before. Shall you see? So if you hover in the middle, or you highlight it, this one is to duplicate or copy. You copy it and then it will make it into two, turn it into two, just like this. And then if you want to delete, you move here, you delete it. So same thing here. This one is because this is the logo. So on this other section now, you have a plus sign. A plus sign means that a plus sign you can add a particular section to this template. You can add a particular section to this template. Now this is already pre-designed. So what they just wanted to do is you can leave this headline like this. You have changed the name. If you want to let me say you want to add your logo, so you need to create a section for that your logo. You move your hand outside the box, you see a green line with a plus sign. So a logo is going to cover the entire page. So this is like columns. How many columns do you want that the content you want to put? So right now I want to put the picture of a logo. So I want it to be in a section. So this is it here. So now what are the things I can put in this section? I can put a picture, an image, I can put text, I can put a button, and I can put an RSS feed. That's for blog posts. So but right now we want to put a logo, which is a picture. So you can either put a regular picture or a logo. But when you click on that picture sign, it will open this up. Because we don't have anything here, we'll click add a file. So it will open up to your own computer files and all of that. And I'll just select, so you can either add a logo or any regular picture. I'm going to add a picture here. I just hope it's something that I would want to share here. Okay. So okay, fair enough. So we can just select it. So if you want to edit the picture, you can edit the picture here, maybe like crop it or make it brighter, that kind of thing. So but we'll just go ahead and select it because we just want to use it for demonstration purpose. And so we'll select it, and yeah, so this is where the picture has come. So it has pushed everything else downward, you understand? So I don't want to use this picture, it's too big for what I want to use it for. So let me go and look for AVC logo. Look for AVC logo. AVC. Yeah, so many AVC global. So we'll look for any of these logos. I just wanted to see how it's represented on the back end. So I just want that to be seen so we can Yeah, let me know if you can still see my screen. Okay, so we come back to the outside of the section, go to where we want to put it, and then go to where we want to put it, and then click our green sign and click that we want it to be in one column. We don't want to divide that particular content. And so when it comes up, we then say we want to then add a logo to our picture. Okay, so if we're going to be editing this, we just click on the picture, on the right hand side. You will see where you are able to remove, they say change image. So yes, we want to change the image to something else. So we add file. Remember how we did it before. Change the image to add a file, using a different system. So my pictures and here. Okay, so let me so I'm trying to download my pictures from Google. So okay, so when we say add a file, we go there, we pick the file up, and then so this is preview. So you can then say use this image, and then this is how, because it's already in a template, then you can then put what the product name, checkout now. So checkout now is supposed to be a link, right? So what you then do in that portion is for you to then use the right hand part of the place to add a link. So that's, see, add an anchor link is right there. So I just wanted to explain all these parts. So the site now, you will now put the link that is supposed to go to. So once you put the link is supposed to go to, the button label is the text there. So I want to say watch now. For example, if I want to send people to watch a YouTube video that I did, then this is what I'm going to do. Then I'll put the link here and it will be here, watch now. Okay, so and then if you want to say you want to use this and do only one, and you don't have a second item to post here, so you can actually delete an entire section and nothing will happen. Yep, if you can actually delete an entire section and everything will be fine. So you can do this, just hover your cursor around whatever it is that you want to get rid of, and then if it doesn't, you just keep clicking to remove it so that it goes away and you're able to get it done. Remember this one, when we were doing that logo thing, it was one column, but this one has two columns because it's two. So because we don't need this entire section, we've removed it, and look at how beautiful it looks. It doesn't look like anything was missing from this. So use your promo code. Everything is basically tap, edit, and all of that. So company name, you can put your company name, and then underneath you have where you can then add your links to your social media handle. So on this, the right panel, you just go here, Facebook, you click it that it should be available, and then you put your link, title Facebook, and then you go to the next one. Alt text is alternate text. This is used by people who are visually impaired. So that's what that is used for. So all of these, there's LinkedIn, there's YouTube. So you just open the buttons and then put the Instagram, as many as, so this can be on the footer of all your emails. So when people finish reading from you, they can click to your social media profiles and visit you. Now, this particular, I tapped that in error. This particular part is usually a standard, like I mentioned earlier, that people can only send emails to people who have subscribed to receive from them. So all email marketing softwares make it compulsory to keep this disclaimer there. If you no longer you are subscribed to receiving updates, if you no longer wish to be notified, unsubscribe here. So it is mandatory for you to have an unsubscribe message in your email list so that people exercise their freedom of will. So once we've updated that, let me add a link here so that we can see how this works. Okay, so let me add the day one of this, of that. Yeah, so exactly. So let me add that. My apologies. Okay, so let me add it to watch now so that we see how it goes. I've highlighted the site and then I've pasted it. So we save and exit. So once you save and exit, it will then take you to the place where you are then going to then either schedule it or for you to send out the campaign. Now either to schedule it or to send out the campaign. And so the template is very self-explanatory for all those who are thinking, okay, is this what I'm going to do now? I forgot to mention that on your left there are different things you can add. So this is an image, you can add text, you can add a button, you can add space, you can add a video. So the video, you can just put the link to the video or upload the video directly, and then it will just show on the screen, on the body of the email, as the video there. And so that is how that works. And then review. So also, it's also good to test the email. So then click test the emails just so that we'll see if everything checks out all right. But I will see if everything checks out the way that it should check out. And so it's saying send this email and all of that. You can edit who is sending this, which email we are sending the test email to. And then I've clicked my name, see it has sent the test email. So what I'm then going to do is I'm then going to go to my email address and see if that opens up there. Okay, so this is my email and this is how it appears. You see, basically it's exactly what we have there. You left something behind, the picture is here, and then we'll then click the link here, and then it takes people to where you want it to go. See? And it plays. Isn't that exciting? So this is our demo for today. So everyone, you will create an account with Active Campaign, play around with it, use any of the templates, and then create your test email. So what you would happen is that everybody would put in their email addresses. Everybody put in their email addresses in the group, and so that you need to send the email. So in your groups, you can pair yourself. You can pair yourself, or everybody should send to everybody in the group, or just two groups, five people. So once you send to one person, you clean the person's email, send to another person, clean the person's email, send to another person, so that you can send to as many people as possible. And then let's see the emails that come out. Let's see what the emails look like. Okay, I hope this is not too much, but I believe in you guys, and I'm excited to see all the emails that would be shared. Alrighty, I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.